What is going on, guys? Today we are looking at 89 Blanc. 89 Blanc is coming in, I think, let's have a quick look. I can't remember his price actually. He's coming in at around about 750. And obviously this version is, should have done the research, is his mid card. So again, a very, very nice centre back. I believe his base a CDM, I want to say, something like that. But no, it's a cam, of course it is. Obviously the 89 is very good. I think a lot of people do like Blanc in the defence. Blanc and Desai is the two partners. Absolutely incredible. All you need then is a Vieira sitting just above them, and you're looking at a really, really nice card. In terms of traits, we've got team player, and then stat wise, so obviously the shadow is going to be in effect with this one. Does give him 89 pace, which is absolutely fine for a centre back. Obviously shooting's not really there. We've got short and long pass at 80 and 81. Again, it's not awful. I feel like when you go back in icons, because they're not necessarily an all-round icon, you find that the kind of the passing, the shooting, maybe even to some extent sometimes the dribbling isn't all there. It's mainly pace, defending and physical, which again is very similar to this card, but he does have a little bit more dribbling about him. He's obviously got 74 and 72 agility and balance, which if you do put in compared to some of the big centre backs, you can see 50-60 balance. And honestly, I don't know how that works, but animations always carry them through. We've obviously got 85 reactions with 87 ball control and 84 composure. So honestly, he's not going to be the best version of Blanc or the best centre back in the icon form, because you've got the likes of Maldini, but he's going to be absolutely cracked. His defending is practically maxed out pretty much most places. You look at stand and slider maxed. You've got 98 defensive awareness, 89 head accuracy, and 98 interceptions. It's just cracked. Absolutely cracked. We've got 84 strength, 85 aggression, and 90 stamina. So let's jump into it, and let's see Blanc be an absolute unit. Blanc stepping up. Takes it away. Lovely stuff. Been fine so far. Obviously it's kind of early days for him, but at the moment not done anything wrong. Blanc again, getting passed on. Just got to make that recovery. We've got Rooney going forward. He's going to turn it. Of course he is. And he's a big unit. You're going to have to do a lot more to get rid of him. Blanc being that wall again. Blanc. Oh, he gets missed out. Check, do your best. Oh, it doesn't matter. We've got that defense absolutely on lock. Blanc getting in the way again. And that's a cracking ball into Mbappe. He's not going to get that second touch, though. Blanc. Oh, gets that first challenge, but doesn't manage to keep the ball. Gets that interception, though. Blanc. Just keep him with him. Ah, perfect. Baited him out. He managed to get the first kind of like niggle on him, but didn't manage to do the second for a while, and then did manage to get the tackle. Like that one again. Very consistent with his interceptions and his standing tackle. It's what you like to see. Blanc. What are we going to do? Get that ball down the wing. Lovely into Neymar. It's what you want. Confident. Really good on the ball. Someone with a bit of agility, bit of pace. Oh, Grinch nearly. Blanc's not going to fall for that one. Come on now. Check. Oh, it's a great block from Blanc instead. Blanc, lovely tackle. Consistently very nice at the stand-up. Obviously, pace-wise is alright as well, to be fair. Manages to do the job, and that's all I need him to do. So going into the overall for mid-Blanc then. 730 to 890, depending on what console you're on. Honestly, solid card. Absolutely solid card. If we do compare him to his 91, obviously you don't get no pace increase, but you do get a little bit of defending and a bit of physical on top of that. I feel like his prime moment is going to be where it's at. Hopefully it is just another upgraded centre back, which would be fantastic, because it's such a weird position change from his baby, which is a cam 85, then to an 89 centre back and a 91 centre back. It's a bit of a contrast in terms of what position they're in, but honestly I do think he's very, very good. He's got that, I don't know what it is. He's got that ability that he's relatively quick on the turn. Like, he's not awfully slow. And then he's an absolute wall. Like, he's 6'4". He's got 3-star weak foot, 2-star skills. And honestly, a train could run through him and it'd still stop it. He is a fantastic walled defender, as I call them. Someone who's just literally not going to let you past. I very much like Vidic for that. Whereas, like, your Cannavaros are going to be more agility based. They're not necessarily going to be stand up and tackle. They're going to be flying through your kneecaps kind of tackle. So Blanc for me is a fantastic centre back. Whether I'd go and buy 730 for him is another question, when you can go get his prime for literally 100k more and just get that rating increase. I don't know what it is. I just feel like that rating would be a little bit better because you do get a bit more composure. Obviously the defending again is still very, very similar, just with that 2 increase, but you can turn him into a 93 centre back. So potentially if you want Blanc, I would be looking at Desai, to be honest. Desai, Maldini, Rio are all my favourites. Even Cannavaro going to do that prime SBC. For me, they're my favourite cards in terms of centre-backs. Maldini obviously is very, very expensive, whereas I think like a baby mid-Rio or someone like a Cannavaro base would actually be relatively cheap and actually quite affordable to a lot of people, in my opinion. I feel like he is coming in a little bit lower. Let's just have a quick look here, see if we can find his base, just to see what sort of price I'm looking at. Oh no, so about the same, okay. When I was 440, oh, it's a -6 on that pace, and then 1 mil for his prime, which obviously the SBC, if you could do it with fodder, is coming in at 900. That card is absolutely fantastic. So potentially bite the bullet and go for that one instead. Obviously you've still got, oh, I do apologize that apparently the SBC is expired, the big red things. Damn. So obviously you can't do that, in fact. So it is going to have to be price, if anything, or we wait until icon swaps. I feel like that's coming out next week. Potentially we could get another centre back in there if it does come on Friday, which I think it should. With the release of Prime Moments coming very, very soon, I feel like we should be getting a new batch, as we've not had any new icons in quite some time, to be honest. But overall, I feel like he's a cracking card. Shadow does add him up to an 89. Feels like an absolute tank when you try and tackle somebody. He turns quite nicely. Composure's decent enough. Passing's decent enough in terms of very basic. And then everything else is quite nice in terms of his defensive ability. So hopefully you did enjoy this video. Let me know down below what you think about Blanc, or if you did pack him or anything, SBC or actual pack. Let me know down below. Make sure you like and subscribe. See you for next one. Peace.